It is better to fail at something you love than inevitably fail at something you don't particularly like. I wish I had known this expression when I was in high school. An excerpt from an article published in the Jamaica Gleaner on March 27, 2016 by Sashakay Fairclough. In the article, Sashakay expressed the regret of not pursuing what she loved and instead acting on the advice of her parents to pursue law, a career field that she says is now highly saturated. Today, Sashakay is in studio to speak to us about her experience and what prompted her to write such a piece and what she would want others to know. This is Sandy Heron, and you are tuned into City Beat. Hi, Sasha.
Hi, Sandy.
Thank you for coming in studio today to speak to us on this topic.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so Sashakay, you wrote this article in March. What really prompted you to write this piece?
You know, I realized that a lot of young people do not understand the importance of research before they delve into a career. And that's what happened to me. So I didn't want a lot of Jamaican young people to fall into that trap, because they don't research a profession before they do it. They just do it because their parents want them to or whatever. And then they end up realizing that they can't find jobs.
Right.
Or even if they find one, they're underpaid, things like that. And I wanted to encourage Jamaican people to think properly before going to university to get a degree. Any degree.
Right.
You know, do your research first.
But Sasha, you went and you pursued law. We'll just start there.
Yeah.
But having a law degree is a big deal. If anybody hear that you have a law degree, the first thing I'm going to think, wow, Sasha is bright. But you're saying that in the midst of your studies, you had some regrets.
Yes. I realized, because I did law because I was smart in high school, first of all. And then everyone said, you know, you're a great advocate, you're a great speaker, be a lawyer. And then at the same time, you were hearing lawyers make a lot of money.
Right.
There's a lot of prestige attached to it. And I said, okay, let me go ahead and let me do this. And then I did it. I went to England, you know, and I realized, first of all, that it's saturated in England.
Right.
So it's hard to get a job. Then I thought maybe Jamaica is different. Then I did my research and realized that Jamaica is even worse.
Right.
You have people leaving law school and are unemployed for years after, because there's so many lawyers and just not enough firms, not enough jobs, not enough clients who can afford to pay you. You know, and it's just not the same anymore. The law profession is just not the same. And we need to understand that things are different now than when our parents were young.
Right.
So we can't listen to our parents when they say, go be a doctor, go be a lawyer. Things are different.
Right. But where you grew up and how your journey started?
I grew up in St. Anne, Ocheria St. Anne.
Okay.
Then did GSAT, passed it for Holy Childhood.
Okay.
Went to Holy Childhood, did really, really well academically. When I was finished, I graduated at the top of my class. Then I started Immaculate for the sixth form. But I only did like 2 or 3 months when I decided that I didn't need to go to sixth form. So I just moved to England right after and decided to do my law degree there.
Right. And was there any particular subject area during Holy Childhood that you loved?
Yeah, the one that they pushed on us for future lawyers. Like history, geography, you know, just English literature, English language, things like that. When you're good at subjects like that, they tell you that, oh, you should be a lawyer.
Right.
When there's so many other things that you can pursue. You know
and if
what I
you
mean?
really had the choice, what you think you would have pursued?
I think I would not have gone to university at all.
Really?
To be honest, absolutely. I've been writing since I was in high school.
Right.
And even now I'm a journalist. I wrote for one of the best newspapers in England. And I write for the Gleaner now. I don't have a degree in journalism. I just do it because I'm good at it. And because it's my passion. I would have saved so much money if I didn't go to university. I'd have houses now. You know what I mean? So sometimes university makes you poorer in the end.
That's interesting. And it's funny, in the article you said that too many people are going to university.
Absolutely. Everyone thinks that that's what they have to do. You know, and then people feel down and upset when they can't go. The Jamaican government needs to stop pushing university on young people. You know, times are different. They need to do trade. They need to do training, things like that they can use to help the country. Because all you have is a whole bunch of young people with a whole heap of different degrees and no jobs. And if they get jobs, they end up working in like call centers and things like that where you don't need a degree. You understand? And then you spend all this money for no reason. So before young people jump into university and think, oh, it's the next valid step. It's not.
Right.
You don't need to do that. You can go to trade school, go to Hart. Hart actually has a free entrepreneurial program for young people, 100% free. Do things like that, man. You don't need a degree.
Okay, and for some of our listeners who are particularly in the inner city,
Yeah.
for persons who don't get the chance to go to university and to get this piece of paper, the degree, a lot of persons are critical, judgmental, because they think if you don't have a degree, then you're not bright.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah.
What about somebody who may be listening, who may be thinking about doing a hairdressing course, or maybe they want to do nails?
Yeah.
How viable do you think that is?
That is very good. You know what? I wrote an article in the Observer about classism. We have a big classism problem in Jamaica. And I would rather be rich and then have people be upset with me for not having a degree than be broke with a degree, just so people can say, oh, you're a lawyer or you're a doctor, and I'm not making any money. You know what I mean? But hairdressing and nails, that's so good if you have that skill, because I'm telling you, so many Jamaicans do it in England and they make so much money over there. And then you can go to Canada. You can do far more with a skill like that.
And just to inject, I really think my hairdresser makes more money than me.
I think so about my hairdresser too. She makes so much money.
Right.
And that's Jamaica. So can you imagine, abroad? So just to do something like that, you're good. You don't need a expensive piece of paper and nothing behind it. You can't get it up. Everybody have the paper now. Everybody competing.
Right.
It's ridiculous. They should be proud of that skill.
Right. And you think it's important for persons to follow their passion?
Absolutely. But there's something about passion, If you have a passion, you have to try and make money from it.
Right.
Because it don't make any sense. You have a little passion and then you're there struggling. Trying to make a little money from it.
And that's the struggle that a lot of persons have.
Yeah.
You have this thing that you're passionate about. You love it. It's something that you would get up and do every day.